Hello gaming and welcome back to Mass Effect. So we just finished up one of the final missions.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Alright.
Did you see some of its fantastic items today?
Yes.
Show me your items.
Non-human armors first. Krogan, Scorpion X, Turian Medium, Predator X, Krogan, Turian, Quarian Explorer X. That's not going to be nearly as good as her other one. We've got a Colossus 10, Light Turian. Colossus is apparently the best armor in the game. That's not what I wanted to do. Now let's buy something.
Commander, show me your items.
A few upgrades. Okay. Scram rail, explosive, exoskeleton, kinetic exoskeleton, proton rounds. Alright, none of these are very good. Moving on. Blah 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 blah. Say the same stuff. Standard items. Okay, Firestorm X, Raptor, Phoenix X, good for you. Liberator X, let's see, pistols, and nothing else. Okay, that was useless. But I'm not surprised. We're getting close to the end of the game. Things are a little weird. There we go. Alright, so we've officially done shopping at the Presidium. Now we can go to the wards. We'll start at the med clinic, though I highly doubt they have anything of use to us. Alright. Let's replenish our Metagel, because I think I actually used some recently.
Yes, Commander.
I don't remember how recently.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
And you still got nothing worth value. Alright. Guess I could buy it and sell it again. Aha!
No blood for aliens.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right?
Here we go.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with
Thanks.
you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Armistice Day?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Then you've learned nothing.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
Because they have bigger guns?
If they have bigger guns, we should increase military spending. Instead, we sign away our right to defend ourselves with treaties.
I like the way you think.
There we go. Election.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Terra Firma.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
There's a bigger picture.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in alliance politics.
The appeasers are right.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidate.
Absolutely not.
The support of the first human specter would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
I won't support you.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno. But with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Okay. I'll be sure to have my sniper ready when you come for me.
Terra Firma!
That would be Ashley's party. Too bad she's not around anymore. I feel like such a dick, but she kinda earned it.
We'll collapse,
Yes.
Sith Clan.
Show me what you've got.
Alright. Highly doubt you have anything that I want. Unless you have human, medium, colossus armor. Yeah, you got nothing. Thanks for nothing. I highly doubt you have what I want either. But I'm gonna check anyway. Hello, Moreland.
Yes, human. You need
I need
something.
supplies.
Oh, you will be
Non-human armors. Let's see if we got anything. Krogan Predator HX. Heavy armor. So this is usually pretty good. Let's see what Rex is currently wearing. Mantis X. 58 to 58 to 58. 540 to 360. And 34 to 18. So that's gonna be a lot better. Unless I can find, heavy armor Krogan Colossus X, but this is probably gonna be the best, so I'll buy that. Okay. We're looking at Turian armor now. Oh, this is light, so light isn't gonna be good. And besides, he's already got the best that we can give him. Oh, we actually have some Quarian armor. Light armor Quarian Liberator X. Not nearly as good as what she already has, so... Yep, well, you're not useless to me, but you're not great. Let's go to Rex. Let's go to armor. Let's equip him with this. Much better. Alright. Still gonna look ugly. But at least you look a little bit better. Or at least your stats will be better, I should say. Do I have anything for Liara? Could use some decent human armor right now. Yeah, there's nothing better than what she's currently got right now. Alright, let's move on. Okay, I'm fairly certain that once we do this, we can't come back to the Citadel. So if we're gonna buy anything, it has to be from our quartermaster on the ship.
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
Of course.
Just got a good thing going here. Too bad it got crazy.
Yes, it is. Alright, we're here to see Commander Anderson. Not Commander. Harkin. Where's Anderson? It was here that we were supposed to meet him, wasn't it? Citadel, our own worst enemy? No, that's the main mission. Covered. Okay. Captain Anderson is waiting for you in the wards at Flux. Not Cora's Den, Flux. Alright. I'm at the wrong spot. What's the fastest way to get to Flux? It doesn't really matter. Alright, Flux. Take me to Flux. A flux capacitor. There we go.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
I'm listening.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I get it.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
The drug.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Drug dosage.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Have a little faith.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Negotiation.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Have a little faith.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Okay.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Then the game is wrong.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You need help.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
You'll be okay.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Here we go. If only it was that easy with everyone. Of course, Captain Anderson would not debase himself to go to Cora's den.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Now I know how you felt.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
It's not that simple.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What happens to you?
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
What about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Thank you.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
It's too dangerous.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Break into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal.
Yes, he has.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Ready.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright, here we go. Duran? Oh, it's just another Shepard dance sequence. AKA Shepard can't dance sequence. Alright, let's get to the Normandy. Let's head to CSEC. Orange location, CSEC. Take me there. Take me down to the Paradise City, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Okay, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna run over here and check. I'm trying to find some of that good armor for Shepard.
Hello, Commander.
At the very least.
Show me what
I'll
you...
open the rare stocks.
Alright, we're looking for medium armor human. And heavy armor human. No, at this point we're already too low. Alright, it was worth a shot. Okay. I want the Colossus armor for Shepard. Because it's gonna look better than this green crap. It's too late now.
Reporter Khaleesa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first...
That's old news by now.
Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Of course we will. Alrighty then. In we go. Enter Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I'm assuming that as soon as I enter the Normandy, I'm fairly certain it's just gonna be... yeah.
Anderson? What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Alright. And... there it is. We are greenlit. Go, go, go.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
There we go. Oh, there's the Destiny Ascension in the background. Alright, we made it. Only got one thing to do. Gotta beat Sovereign. Ah, I remember what's about to happen. Okay, let's see here. I'm going down to the quartermaster to see if I can get lucky enough that he's got some level 10, level 10 Colossus armor.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, he's now got the level 10 of this stuff. I should get this stuff again, because I can give these to the other people. Now let's get the secondary sniper rifle, shotgun, and assault rifle. Apparently, oh no, here's the pistol way down here. Alright. No armor though. No decent armor. That's the closest we got, is Guardian 10. Light armor, Guardian 10. Alright. It was worth a shot. Okay, let's give Liara a good pistol. There you are, my lady. Yes. Okay. Let's give Tali the good shotgun. There you are. And let's give Garrus the good sniper rifle. Oh, it's way down here. No, it's not. I missed it, didn't I? Where is it? I thought I got it. Oh, it's because I'm on shotgun. Duh. There we go. Good sniper rifle. And then... I think Ashley was the only one that uses... Alright, so let's give Caden the good assault rifle? Yeah, might as well. Alright, let's see here. You got a Savant. She got the Savant, one of these as well, so... You got the good stuff there. Liara, does she have the... Savant? Yeah, she's got the good Savant, one of these as well. She's got the better version. And then she's got Logic Arrest Tool 5, which is probably the best we can get for her. Alright, we're all good. I got the extra equipment for everybody. Did not find the armor I wanted for Shepard, but I'll get over it. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be a drop in the final thing. Okay. There are no more side missions. Let's just get started, shall we? We are headed to Ilos. The Pangea Expanse. Or Pangaea. There's only one thing out here. Ilos. Ilos. Rikki-tikki-tavi. I don't know, I'm just saying stuff. Alright, apparently there are 3 planets here. This one has nothing. This one has nothing. And this is Ilos. Here we go. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. And we're gonna land. Oh, here it is. The scene that got this labeled as the most...
Shepard, may I speak with you?
This is the sex scene, and this is what got so controversial.
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
It will be okay.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
I thought you wanted to wait.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
So that was less than a 30-second sex scene. I got this game labeled by some as the most elaborate sex simulator ever created. Here we go. All right.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
The stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Alright, so... Originally I was planning to go with Garrus and Tali as I usually do. But... I'm considering switching out Liara, since she is my romantic character. But it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna stick with Garrus and Tali. They're the squad. Stealth systems are activated. There it is. Joker doing some fancy flying.
Keep moving inside now.
And there we go. He hits the bullseye. There it is. The best pilot in the Alliance.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright. first things first. Pull out the weapons, make sure everybody's on the correct one. There we go. Can't use the Mako until we get this door open. Oh, there's Geth behind us. Okay, oh! Dang it. Wow. Whoa. You're not welcome here. Can I use this as coverage? Aha, there's where you're hiding. Oh crap, you're not the only one out here. Ah, come on. Oh, she hacked him. He's on our side. For now. Oh, now he's dead. I'm gonna get into cover. Yeah, probably a good idea to use that. Didn't do anything. Hey, there goes one. Come on. Oh, it's been hacked. Finally, we can see its health. There we go. Huh, well that was annoying. Mildly effective, too. Oh, I see another red dot. Hold on. Ah, this is something we could use. Really hoping I find some Colossus armor for Shepard. Oh, I forgot to sell all my crap. Oh, now we got red dots moving in. Are they moving in or are they just standing there? Yes. Dang it. Had the drop on you. And you moved out of the way. That works. Thank you, Tali. Alright, here we go. Okay, a bunch of them just lit up. Aha! That's what I'm seeing. I don't know why this won't let me get into cover. Bye. Oh, crap. These things move so terribly. But it's not until they start to aim that they become a real target. Ah. Come on, aim at me. Stop jumping around and aim at me. Never mind, you're dead. Okay, another locked crate, easy decryption. Alright, what do you have in you? Nothing of value. Reduced to Omnigel. Nothing of value to me, I should say. Nothing of value to me. Alright, I should start using my Omnigel, shouldn't I? Alright. You know, the funny thing is, I remember what I was watching the last time I played this game. I was watching an episode of Distractable, and they were talking about, getting, like, a full-sized naked sculpture of yourself for your tombstone? That was a good episode. Alright. We decrypted something. And it is going to help us somehow. Oh, that's a drone. Not anymore, it's not. Is there still something alive over there? Yes. I see it. It's gone. Alright, moving on, moving on. Okay, go up here. Oh, this is back to where we were. I think. I thought there was more to this, though. Alright, let's keep going. You're behind me still, right? Yep. Nobody got stuck? Ooh, great. Nope, nothing of value. We'll just melt these down. Ah, the council. Nice to see you. Okay then. Okay, saving content. Because we're about to do something dangerous. Oh good. Found the enemy. They haven't found me. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Alrighty then. Check every nook and cranny. I will have that Colossus armor before we fight Saren. Or probably after we fight Saren. Oh crap. Oh crap. You've got defensive positions, I do not. Ooh. There we go. That wasn't exactly the smart way to do it, but we did it. Okay, let me go out here and see if there's anything of value over here. There is an average decryption crate. What is inside you, crate? And do you know where the barrel is? Okay. Nope, nothing of value, so we'll just empty you out. Okay. Nothing over there. Tali and Garrus. How do we get up there? Oh, I know how. I've done this 1,000 times. Door control. This is an elevator. Alright. Oh. Okay. I don't think there's any enemies here. But I saw the jamming and I freaked out. Well, I almost screwed that one up. Chameleon Tool 10. Definitely get rid of that. Alright, easy enough. Back down, please. Okay, let's go. Equipment. High explosive rounds. Yes. 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 Yes, and yes. Alright. Ooh. I love how you keep poisoning me. Because it does nothing to me. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, this is just an overhead view of the courtyard that we were in. Alright, moving on. Put away all your weapons on the elevator. Having a firefight in an elevator is a bad idea. Right, Captain America?
This place still has power. Must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Which is why I brought my tech specialist and my sniper/backup tech specialist. Oh, is this what I think it is? Yes. Yes, this is what I think it is. Dang it. Someone hit my target before I could. Moving up. Oh, have you been hacked? Not anymore, you haven't. Armature repair station, hard decryption. Ow. Just tanked that. So this is the armature that we just repaired. That's right, we got our own Colossi. Up. Try that again. Actually, let's just use Omni-Gel. Hey, buddy. Okay, you can get, I think, 2 to 4 Colossi. All working on your side. There's also a ramp to go upwards, which is very helpful for a sniper. But we killed everything before we entered the room, so yeah, that's just the way it is. There we go. Might as well hack them all. There we go. Now we got 4 Colossi on our side. I honestly don't think I've ever been up this way from this side. Don't think I've ever explored this part. It's literally just a sniper's nest. If I had known it was here, I would have climbed up and immediately positioned myself in a... well, yeah, I would have done that, and then I wouldn't have had any Colossi on my side anyway. Until it was too late. That's what I get for being great at what I do. Oh, there's a crate that I can steal from. Hard decryption. We'll see about that. Alright, since I used Omni-Gel to open you, I will convert you all to Omni-Gel. Okay, alright, so that's the correct way to go. This takes you back to the regular site. This is the correct way to go from the other side, so we'll go up here. So So this is the control room. Let's see here. Yeah, security panel. Let's just do it. There's nothing else in here.
Come on. Seren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
You can't understand it?
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It's not clear.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Alright, so cannot be stopped. Okay, here we go. I have an itchy back. Alright, we're all good. We go back downstairs. Definitely get our weapons out. What? Oh. It auto puts a mark on the map for the next location you have to go to. Telling you to go this way instead of heading back the way you came. Which is pretty helpful. Can't tell you how many times I've headed back the way I came when I didn't need to. Hello, Tali. Hello, Garrus. Long elevator ride back up, which makes sense. It was a long elevator ride down here. Alright, and this takes us right to where we were when we started. Which is good because we need to get to the Mako as fast as we can, as I casually saunter my way over there. Let's just take a nice brisk little walk. No, I'm just joking, Getting. Stop looking at me like that. Put down the gun. I vote we take the vehicle into the creepy underground cave. Saving, yes. Save, please. I wish to be saved.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Wrong button. There it is. Okay, drop down.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of container?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
Whoa! There's the ambush we were talking about. Alright, there's still one more alive. There you are. Two more alive. Oh, I missed both of you. Goodbye. Okay, here we go. What is that? Did I really just flip this thing? There we go. It flipped itself back over. Well...
What's happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Seren's behind this.
Yeah, looks a little strange. Alright, what's down here? Notice it's playing the music from the opening title area. Also notice that we've taken... Well, we had our helmets off, never mind. I'm just stupid.
If this were simply an automated trap, Seren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
Indeed we should. Here we go. Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
What are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
What do you want?
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Citadel is a relay.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Of course. Reapers in dark space.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
We won't stand a chance.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
All of you?
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Why did the Reapers leave?
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Why do they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
How can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
They didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So you just hid?
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It's monstrous.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
How can they come back, unless Saren succeeds?
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Can you help me?
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Sovereign.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
They could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Beacons!
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Quite the risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Perhaps not. Keepers.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
That explains the death.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Prothean scientists.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Indeed. Alright, Prothean scientists.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then.
I already did this, didn't I?
Okay. In their mission to
my brain is turned off. Right, let's move.
Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Okay. And the reason why I did all that is because you can only talk with him once. Alright, gaming, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!